What's going on YouTube? Tony Salmonat here, aka Real World Tactical, and I'm back here at my gym again. We've done some updates to the gym. So today's intro, I'm just gonna show you some of the new cool stuff that we've added to my gym down here in Miami. Let's check it out. All right guys, so you can see we've changed the backdrop right here. We got a couple of the guys that work here, badass motherfuckers right here with his little helmet, all that good stuff. You can turn around here, we got Dynasty Nutrition now. There are juice bar and our protein shake station, all that. Brand new flooring, brand new backing. So pretty much the first floor pretty much stayed the same. Not a lot has changed in that sense, but we have added some new machines. We have some new Cybex machines you can see here on the red side. But what we have changed a lot is our MMA second floor, so check that out. So we've added new bags, we've added new mats to the BJJ. We've added a nice little fence here, brand new red mats. Our cage has brand new flooring, new pads. Our rings, as you can see here, has all new stuff. We put a nice backdrop there. And we have all new bags over here. We have every single type of bag you need, the big ones. We have medium-sized boxing bags, we have water bags, and we have some Muay Thai bags, okay? So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on some of the new stuff we've done in the gym. I'm gonna be training on today's training. I'm gonna do probably some bodybuilding arms, bicep, tricep, and then a little bit of striking, maybe with some grappling involved. Let's see how I feel today. Hope you guys enjoyed it so far. And if you guys ever in Miami, Florida, down in the Wynwood section design district on the east side of Miami, come on over, we'd love to have you. Guys, so I'm doing dumbbell bicep curls. I usually, what I do is I superset regular bicep curls with hammer curls, and then sometimes reverse curls. So I'll do 10-15, 10-15, 10-15. I stopped going heavy on bicep curls a long time ago, mainly because of striking and being able to have a good amount of extension, right, in my arms, where I can still become explosive. I can still do hooks, explosive. The bigger the bicep, okay, the more problems you're going to have with that kind of movement, right? So what I do now is I do lighter weight, 20, 25 pounds. I do between 10 to 20 reps, and I superset, right? A lot of reps, just to get the bicep used to doing a lot of reps continuously without stopping, a lot of movement, right? Just like if you were boxing or you were doing any kind of movement like this, right? You're not gonna have any issues with full extensions, because what happens is after a while, if your biceps get really big, your extension is gonna be cut short, right? You have to really extend your bicep, and if your bicep is too big, then when you do extend it, right, and you do fully extend it, you can end up tearing your bi, right? So it's one of the things. Hey, look who's here. Check him out, guys. Diego De Vera, he's here. He will be doing some striking with me, some pad work with me today. And the main reason, what I have been doing is, yeah, you, absolutely. What I have been doing is I do biceps and triceps usually, and after I do biceps and triceps, I like to do some pad work, or like to do some kind of striking afterwards, right? A lot of blood flow goes into the muscle, and I like to feel that extension and that explosion afterwards, right? Just so that I mentally don't lose it. So I don't lose my striking ability, right? So it's very, very important to me. Some guys don't care about it, but it is important to me. I don't like to ever lose something that I've worked so hard for so many years of my life. guys, so we just did dumbbells. We did regular curl dumbbells, and then we did hammer curls, right? We supersetted those two. Then we're coming over here to the cables, and we're doing two positions. We're doing close grip, right? And then we're doing outer grip. You guys well know, the farther out you go, okay, the more interior bicep that you work. Closer out you go, the more exterior bicep you work, right? So that's just the way it works. Usually, I break down the biceps to a couple different things. I like to work all 4 points of the bicep, right? Then I like to work width, and then I like to work height, right? Trying to make it bigger in general. You want to make it higher, like a peak, having the peak on there. Then you want to work the inside, the outside. As you can see here, I tore my bicep many years ago doing 1,000-pound tire flips. And so this one I have no inside. It was a partial tear, it wasn't a full tear, thank God. But unless you really can't tell, unless I extend it out like that, you can see I'm missing this part right here, right? But normally, really can't tell, it was torn. So that's what we're doing right now. So we did the easy curl bar pretty much, okay? And then did the inside grip, then the outside grip. So at least now you have your regular dumbbell, right? We did it both hands together. So you're isolating each arm in strength-wise and in repetition-wise. And then you're doing your cable, which would be a barbell, which with now, you're just doing it for the pump, right? I could tell you like this, right? There's different mentalities. There's your bodybuilding mentality, and then there's strength mentality. Bodybuilding mentality, slow, tempo, controlled. For me, I like more intensity. I like to go hard, fast, explosive, because a lot of what I do in the mixed martial arts world and all those type of strength and conditioning world, everything I do is fast, explosive, so I like to hit fast twitch muscle fibers. I like to hit everything fast and hard, okay? Neither are wrong, either or, okay? It really doesn't matter at this point. For me, it's just doing what I like to do. You do what you like to do. If you like the Phil Heath, go with the Phil Heath. If you like the Branch Warren, go with the Branch Warren. They both have different styles of doing their things. I'm kind of like right there in the middle, right? I do some stuff that Phil Heath does, and I still do some stuff that Branch Warren does, and you find that happy median. And that's it, that's all you can do, right? Push. Up, 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 All right, guys, so we're here back at the cables now. We're doing some tricep, and what we did was overhand close grip, right? And then we did underhand wide grip, right? So that way we hit short head, the long head of the tricep. This is obviously, as you guys well know, is a barbell, so we're using both hands. So now what we're gonna do is just 4 sets of that, and what we did was we supersetted. We did 10-15 one way, 10-15 the other way. So now we're gonna do one grip and go overhand and reverse hand here on the one hand. Reason I like to do one-handed movements is, of course, so you have the same amount of strength on both hands. No matter what, you're always going to, when you're using barbell, you're always gonna push more or concentrate more on one arm than the other, okay? So that's why I like to use both arms separately, doing the same exact movement or a similar variation of the movement. That way you have strength, equal amount of strength on both hands, or I would say both triceps, right? This is a variation of the concentration curls that you see a lot of people do. Most people, when they do concentration curls, they usually do it on the inside of their leg, right? So they'll do something like this, and they'll go straight up with it, right? What I like to do is, instead of putting my elbow inside my leg, I put my elbow on the outside of my knee, okay? Because I want to work the outside of the bicep. So I'll come in here and I'll roll it out this way, right? Instead of doing this, right? Which is almost the same as doing like a regular isolation curl, right? It's almost the same concept. I would rather work this part here where I'm actually working a different part of the bicep, okay? That's just my personal preference, okay? Everybody has their own way of doing it. Sometimes I actually even superset it, right? So I'll do 10 or 15 like this, then I'll come in here and do 10 or 15 like this. So it just depends on what you want to do, but this is another exercise that I usually like to do for the biceps. Last tricep exercise we're going to be doing is going to be the tricep push down, as you can see here on the machine. I usually do this on two different grips, right? Two different hand placements. So I usually go here inside and then I go here, or like a variation of it, a 45-degree angle. I'll do about 10, 15 each grip, and I superset each one. So if you notice, I superset a lot of stuff. I like to superset or drop set. Try to get positive failure on the muscle and just push, especially when it comes to arms. Try to go to fatigue, right? Try to get as much blood pumping in there as possible, and then try to do everything very hard, fast, explosive. Now we're gonna go upstairs and get some pad work in, get some bag work in, and try to get some full extensions on the arm, where I'm able to I feel good about it, right? Where I don't feel like my arm it wants to curl up on me, okay? And that's probably the biggest thing, the biggest factor when you start getting big biceps and triceps, is that you feel like your arm's gonna curl on you almost when you're extending your arm fully, and you feel like it's gonna, once you throw that jab, bam, it's gonna pop, right? Your biceps gonna pop. So we don't like that feeling, we don't want that feeling, so that's why we do what we do. I don't even have a... much what we're doing is just working a 30-30 drill, which is 30 seconds of pad work. I'm going barehanded today. And then 30 seconds of defense on the wall or defense to ground takedowns, right? So the whole goal is you're gonna get tired, you're gonna make mistakes, but the purpose is to always have defense, enough defense that if you do go down, you wanna always stay on top. You don't ever wanna get taken down, you're back on the ground, right? So that's the goal. It's probably not gonna happen once you get tired, but if you do go down to the ground with your back up, you gotta figure out a way to get the guard, or at least get back up as soon as possible, right? Because on the street, you always gotta think of +1. If you're dealing with one guy, you have an extra guy there. All right guys, so that pretty much concludes our training for today. Did some striking on top of the arms that I did, some bag work, pad work, and I did some grappling. Danny over here he's a fucking machine. And he just keeps coming and coming and coming and coming, you know. So I did my best. The whole goal was not to get him to let me take me to the ground. If I did go to the ground, I would stay on top of him, and I was able to do that, fight him off. It would have been only a matter of time before he got me, you know, but the goal was just to fight him off. He trains every fucking day, 3-4 hours a day, right? He lives here, so like me, I travel 200 days plus a year. It's not an excuse, but it is what it is. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit of gym work, a little bit of MMA for you. Comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think. On to the next one.